how are you? I hope you are well. In this video, I am going to explain Newlands law of octaves. In my previous video, I explained about Dauvergne strengths and also its drawbacks. When Dauvergne arranged the elements, only 30 elements were discovered. The credit goes to Dauvergne is that he was the first scientist who showed that there is a relationship between the properties of the elements and their atomic masses. Just a relationship is there. It was proved by Dauvergne. But this law failed after that. Next remarkable law proposed by Newlands, it is the matter of 1864 when 56 elements were discovered. Newlands, when arranged the elements according to increasing order of their atomic masses, he found a wonderful relation that every eighth element is similar with the first element. On the basis of his observation, he proposed a law, what we say Newlands law of octaves. So what is that Newlands law of octaves? Let us write thereafter I shall explain. See, when elements are arranged in horizontal rows according to the increasing order of their atomic masses, then the properties of every eighth element are similar with the first one. This is law. When elements are arranged according to increasing order of their atomic masses, every eighth element repeat its properties, both physical and chemical properties, with the first element. So let us see how he arranged the elements. I said that when Newlands arranged the elements, 56 elements were discovered and he arranged these elements according to increasing order of their atomic masses. See here. Hydrogen, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, hydrogen, lithium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Neon was not there. Fluorine, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, yes, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, potassium, calcium, chromium, titanium, manganese, iron, cobalt and nickel, copper, zinc, yttrium, indium, arsenic, selenium, bromine, ruthenium, strontium, cesium and lanthanum, zirconium, like this manner. See here. Surprisingly, it was found that the repetition of the 8th element with the first element is just like the 8th note in an octave of music. 8th note in an octave of music. What 8th note? You know that sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. 7th one the ni. 8th one again we say this is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, eighth one. Eighth one is the repetition of the first. This is just for explaining purposes. Don't think that Newton's was practicing the music. It is not correct. Just for explaining you, we have taken the concept of 8th note in an octave of music. So, how in a musical note, fortunately, each 8th note repeat with the first one. In case of Newlands, same thing happened. What is that? For example, we start from lithium. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means the properties of lithium is similar with the sodium. In double layer stride I explained. Similarly, if I start from beryllium, the 8th one is the magnesium. The properties of magnesium and barium similar we found. The properties of lithium and sodium also we found the similar. Both are the metals, both having the valency 1. So, if we start from nitrogen first, the 8th one will come phosphorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means nitrogen and phosphorus have similar properties. If I start from oxygen, the 8th one will be the sulfur, which is similar properties with the oxygen. That means every 8th one repeat its properties with the first one. This is the concept of Newlands law of octaves. When Newlands arranged the elements, only 56 elements were discovered. But this law failed. What is the reason of failure of laws? The reason of failure is that after calcium, those elements are there. They did not repeat its properties with the first element. For example, I should start chromium. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It did not match its properties with the yttrium. That means when more elements were discovered after calcium, other elements did not repeat its properties with the first element. This is one of the important reason of rejection of Newlands law of octaves. Second thing is that when Newlands arranged the elements, only 56 elements are there. So he said that there is no other elements are existed. So that is one of the mistakes. Third thing is that some elements, cobalt and nickel, instead of a difference in properties, he put together in one slot. Together two elements, cobalt and nickels, put in one slot. You can find that cesium and lanthanum also put together in one slot. So this is also one of the drawback. You see that one drawback is here. Suppose iron is the metal. Its property is not matching with the sulfur and oxygen. Those are the non-metals. So this is the reason Newlands law of octaves were rejected by the then scientist. But Newland was the first scientist who proved that there is a systematic relationship between the atomic masses and their physical and chemical properties. So he was the first scientist who proved that there is a systematic relationship. So systematic relationship between atomic masses and their properties. So children, I hope that you understood it well, and I expect that you might have subscribed. If you have not done, don't delay it, because the next video I am going to upload very soon, that is about the Mendel's periodic table. Okay, so children, I hope that you understood. So for today's lecture, this is enough. Thank you.